Well, hi there. I'm Brad Duncan with Raypak. I'm coming to you from our Innovation Learning Center here in Oxnard, California. I want to talk to you about something. Is your swimming pool heater leaking? There's water. You figure it's probably a leak. There's water on the ground. Probably your swimming pool heater leaking, right? You can see from the water that came out of it. Is it a leak? Or is it condensation? That is an absolute possibility. Swimming pool heaters will condense and create an amount of water that it's just wrung out of the air. So how do you know if it's leaking or just condensing? And the trick is, you get yourself a test strip. Okay, you go to your swimming pool and you test your water. It should have a chlorine residual in it. Now that little purple mark right there tells us that the pool has chlorine in it. So if it's swimming pool water leaking out of your heater, it will also have chlorine in it. So let's take a look. And there it is. That little bit of purple tells me that's swimming pool water, which means, yeah, that heater is leaking and you need to get that looked at. Probably need to go ahead and shut it down. Most likely shut the whole pool down because you're pumping water out of your heater. Now, you'll use your own discretion at that. But if that water did not have chlorine in it, we would know it was condensate. We would know that it wasn't necessarily a problem. Now, condensation on a gas burning heater is another problem entirely because that water is acidic and can cause damage on its own. So we definitely want to look into that. But the first thing you want to know is, what am I checking for? Is it condensate or is it just a leak? On the smaller, newer, kind of smaller sized heaters, you would find this water most likely near the vent, underneath the vent. That's where the water would blow out and then it might puddle up a little bit. Older model, larger heaters, there would be water near the front. Okay, whether it's condensation or a leak, the water would probably run out in this area. Now, a heat pump is a different story. Heat pumps will condense as a matter of course. These are water-making machines. They will just crank out condensation and you will see that naturally. That's perfectly fine. And so that water might look different. Okay, so I've got water running out of this heater. Oh no, is my heat pump leaking? I don't know, let's take a look. Let's test that one. Nah, there's no chlorine in this water. If it had been a leak, it would have been pool water, it would have had chlorine in it. This is condensation. Well, it's not going to have any chlorine in it. On a heater of this nature, on a heat pump, perfectly natural to have that type of condensation. All right? Know the difference before you start checking for problems.